You're too guests to wait. Become a Virgo host today.
Oh, lordy, lordy.
We're going to talk a little bit about Amish men and their beards. Do they represent something? And here's a question that I have. Why don't they have a mustache? We notice that they have beards or they have no beard, but what about the mustache? Is there any significance to that? Let's dive in and find out.
Okay, let's
Before
do it.
we do that, I want to take this little walk down my driveway. I do live out here in Amish country, but I am way out in the woods. And today I woke up and we have a flooded driveway. So I just want to give you an idea. Our driveway is about a quarter of a mile long, and you can see the house in the back there. So we're not too far from it. I'm going to kind of turn around and give you a view here. All right. Oh, hope you didn't get dizzy. There you go. We are flooded. We're not even near the creek. We're not even near the bridge. And you can see we're going to be home for a while. My mom lives here, and she's like, well, what do you do when it gets flooded? Well, my husband will drive through. He's got a great big woolly truck, but I don't.
Huh,
All
wow,
right, let's find out
that
why
didn't last
the
long.
Amish have beards. Are they significant? Do they mean anything? And what about the mustache? One of the most significant things that you can notice about Amish men, besides their clothes and their straw hat or suspenders, is that they have a beard or they don't. And many people have asked, does that mean anything? Is that just a preference between men, or does it really mean
What's up,
something?
Dwight
Well, actually,
Curley?
it does mean something. This is a practice that the Amish have had for many years.
How
And
you doing?
basically, if you see an Amish man wearing a beard, that signifies that he's married. So they do not share wedding rings. When they have a wedding, they do practice marriage vows and weddings.
What's
Where
up,
they do
Derail
not
Daryl? How you
exchange
doing?
rings.
Nothing's up here.
Instead,
Just come home
they
from
all
work.
will start to grow out this beard.
Almost
And that lets
12-hour
everybody
day.
else know that he's married. Now, one of the questions that has come out, well, what if a man
Doing
is
good, kind
married
of,
and his
huh?
wife
It's
dies
better than
and
doing
he's no
good,
longer married?
kind of
If
not
she
good.
has a beard, that's an excellent question. No, he is still allowed to
Did you
keep
have
the
a
beard
nap
and he
today?
still continue to grow it to show that he had been married.
You still
And
been having your daily
now here's another
naps?
question. What about the mustache? Why do they all shave their upper lip and nobody has no mustache? Now, I did a little bit of research, and this actually comes from the 1800s when the Amish were called to military action and they refused. They are pacifist or non-resistant is the word that that they choose to use, and they will not go to war. So what they've done is to show that they're not in the military. If you go back in history to the 1800s, British soldiers actually
Had a big
wore a
fight with
beard
my
and a mustache, and
so-called
this was
son
kind of
again.
like part of their dress.
So-called?
It
He's your
doesn't happen
son,
anymore.
Dwight.
Even
He's
today,
not
where they
so-called.
can shave it and they can have short hair and everything. But over a couple hundred years ago, this
Why
was
you keep
something that
fighting
they
with him?
did.
What's
This
your
was part of
problem,
part
Dwight?
of the uniform. And what the Amish community
Stop
and the
fighting with
Brits
him, would
did
you?
was they chose not to have that mustache, which kind of signified being part of the military. Again, it isn't part of the military now, but that's just a
What's up,
practice
Dave
that they did
BNSF?
all the
How's
time
things in
and they still
Wisconsin?
carry it. And again, it also shows that yes, we're not part of the military, but we are non-resistant. We do not engage in warfare. And there you have it, folks. Now you know all about the beards and the mustaches. And I hope you subscribe to my channel.
That's
If
it,
you have
huh?
any questions that you want, and I
Yeah,
will be
yeah.
right here with you for you.
It was pretty
See you
lame.
on that.
You gotta stop fighting with him, Dwight. So I see Rick and Ray are having a race to 500. I don't think it's quite fair because Ray only needs 10 more subscribers and Rick needs 29. I don't think that's quite fair. Watch Rick beat Ray to 500. Oh man, that'd be funny. Scenic Trains of Southern Indiana. Maybe I'll watch that. Pappy's video. Did you guys see Pappy's new video? I don't know. Maybe you just did. Hey everybody, what's up? Try to do my Pappy impression. That's Pappy's new video. I'm done talking then. You always say that. You'll talk to him again. Final count. N scale freight cars. 1,875. Dude, I think you need to sell some of them. Okay?
So here in French Lick, Indiana, they have the French Lick Scenic Railway. I'll leave a link in the description on the website.
Hold on, Pappy.
They're doing a little bit of construction right now. Their first train's all
Yeah, because I was at 490 subs. I was 490. You were number 490.
Yeah, a beautiful little depot.
Man, Dave, what are you doing with all them cars?
Now, I'll take you up the road here where they're.
You can't possibly run them all.
Storage. They have open air cars.
You can't even put them out on your layout.
Coaches. I don't know how much I'll get
You going to put them in display cases? Because if you're not going to put them in display cases, sell them. Get rid of them.
This is a beautiful little GP9 right here.
Pick out a couple that you like and keep them. Almost 2,000 cars you got. That's crazy. I don't even think Yankee Dabbler has that many cars in their store.
Yeah, if you're ever in the area, look up their schedule. Like I said, I'll leave a description. Check out their schedule. Take a ride to the countryside, French Lick, Indiana.
Man, oh man. I don't know nobody that's got that many. I thought my friend Bruce had a lot when he said he had over 1,000. And that's HO.
I believe this is French Lick Scenic Railway's shop area where they store the cars. And there's some things probably they're working on.
Oh man, oh man. How's the weather in
I
Wisconsin?
just wanted to drop by and show you guys.
How's your weather, Dwight? I know how your weather is, Daryl. Hot. This looks like a cool railroad that Pappy visited in southern Indiana. Got a lot of junk there. Rusting away. Mine is perfect. That's nice. Enjoy it while you got it, because it's probably going to get hot. '60s and '70s. That's like perfect weather. Cooler today, the mid 80s. Oh, that's nice. Well, enjoy the weekend. Do something fun. Go somewhere. Go out. Go outside. French Lick Scenic Railway. About 80, but I was really cool this morning. 80's nice. Oh man, I'm tired. It's a long day. I hear a killdeer. Wherever Pappy must be standing must be a killdeer. I hear him calling. There's some cool stuff there at this museum or railroad or whatever it is. High 30s and 40s overnight. Holy crap. It might snow. That's crazy. So do you miss Arizona, Dave?
Just up the tracks from the French Lick Scenic sits this beautiful engine right here. Wow.
Pappy, that's not so beautiful, Pappy. Number 97 seen better days.
I think that's an old New York Central car. barely see the logo.
Two 6 Yeah, looks like it. Boy, oh boy. That's a shame. You can't save them all. Not much this time of year. Closer to prototype trains here. Going tomorrow and exercising my Second Amendment right. What are you going to do? Go shoot stuff? Are you allowed to have guns in
Just stepping
California?
into the door, it's an old mail baggage car.
Holy crap.
There's letters strewn about and everything. Wow.
I wonder if that's real mail that's been left in this baggage car. It's crazy. Pick one up, Pappy. Don't get yourself arrested, Daryl. Yeah, don't get yourself arrested. What are you going to go shoot, Daryl? What are you shooting tomorrow?
About 20 miles up from Patoka Lake is the town of Jasper, Indiana. And they also have an excursion train, the Spirit of Jasper.
Yep, target
Do
shooting in
excursions, and they
California.
also do dinner trains.
Democrats or
So
Republicans?
another one, maybe 15 years ago. me
Or
and Mike took a
liberals.
Ride on this one. It's a real nice one. Rides out through the fields. Nice scenery, and it was a great dinner. They have a great switcher. Wow. They do have other locomotives.
I used to go shooting a lot. Used to go like shooting sporting clays mostly. Sporting clays were cheap to shoot. A lot cheaper than rifle ammo. Now, forget ammo, man. I don't go shooting no more. It's too expensive. I don't want to waste ammo. Might need it. Gas is really high in California. Yeah, no kidding. Gas is really high everywhere.
Jasper, Indiana. Look it up. Check it out.
Just targets, nothing moving. Well, you can tie them down. They don't have to be moving. Just tie them to a stake. Wouldn't that be something if they didn't perform right? You just take them out and shoot them. That's an idea. Good video, Pappy. I'll have to comment on it later. Come back to that one. Oh boy. Let's go to Strasbourg and see what's going on in Strasbourg. Strasbourg. You like that, don't you? $4.69 there. Really? That's cheap. It's anywhere from I saw it as low as $4.59 and as high as $4.89. Just waiting for $5. Just waiting for $5. I read it. Well, I read an article in the paper recently, and Joe Biden was talking about, you know, the price of gas, and I know these bastards knew that they were going to do this when they got in office, because the way he said he had the nerve to say about gas prices that it was, how did he put it, like an inconvenience, and man, what did he say? part of the man, I forget how he put it. It was like these high prices are uh, due to not due to their the growing pains that we're going to go through to become greener. Like they knew that they were going to do this. They're going to make gas so expensive that you got to buy an electric car because you can't afford gas. That's their plan. I know it is. These bastards. These no good MFers. What's up, Digger Evans? Has anyone got a favorite on virtual rail? Yeah, I kind of like the Cordella, Georgia uh, virtual rail cam. I like Stroudsburg one, of course. But the Cordella, Georgia is pretty good. Fosteria, Georgia is pretty good. I think I like the Cordella one because there's CSX, NS, and a local called the Hog. I don't know what it stands for. So you can catch three different uh, railroads there, and it's pretty active. I mean, there's a ton of them. I mean, Kansas City's pretty cool. I mean, there's a lot of them. What's up, Nisi? Where you been? Been missing you. I haven't even seen you in chat. You must be busy. Everything okay with you? What's your favorite one, Daryl? And ask your brothers, Daryl and Daryl, what theirs are. What's up, Digger? They are trying to end fossil fuels. Foolish ambition until technology allows change over to hydrogen. Yeah, it is. It is foolish. It's something that you just don't jump in. If you want to do that, ease it in. You can't just like dump this on everybody in a year and expect people to survive. This is not happening. I mean, I went from spending for about $50 a week on gas. Now I'm spending about $100 a week on gas. $100. And there's people that my friends that have diesels, they're spending $200 or more. So, yeah. Biden said, "quote Gas prices are part of an incredible transition." Yeah, that's it. An incredible transition. So they knew right away. They knew, and they didn't want to tell everybody because they wouldn't have got elected, even though they cheated. But whatever. Yeah, $100. I know people are spending more. You know, like it's coming down to like, can you afford to go to work because it costs so much to drive? People are still driving. Like people are like going on vacations and going down the shore. I heard this goofy woman say, "Oh, we've been cooped up for 2 years with COVID. Um, I gotta get away. I gotta go on vacation." And it's like, really, really, seriously, like you were cooped up, like you couldn't go nowhere for 2 years. You could have went anywhere. It was the best 2 years. There was no traffic. Nobody was out. You couldn't go anywhere. People are goofy, man. I swear. The problem is that the economy gets badly damaged by rise in fuel prices. It puts a price on it. Yeah, everything is expensive. You go to the grocery store for Yeah, you go to the grocery store, everything is expensive. I don't know how a family can eat anymore. Like, a family with kids, young kids, like, I mean, like, milk's like $6 a gallon. A box of cereal's $4. You got kids, like, they eat that stuff. I don't know. What's up, Steven? Glad I don't have kids. That's all. It's hard to stay on a budget with current prices. It's got to be. It's got to be. I don't want to say it's impossible, but I'll tell you what. You're like really, thinking of ways to extend your meals and make, you know, you know, you're doing a lot with ramen and mac and cheese. Adding some hot dogs to it or something, just because, like, stuff is so. But like the crazy thing is, like, I went shopping yesterday, right? And there was a woman, man. Her cart was full to the top, like overflowing. I was at Aldi. Like, I don't even want to think about what her bill was, but like, I don't know. I just don't know. It makes me wonder. Like, people are driving wherever they want to drive to. Like, coming home from the farm today, I came home around 4 o'clock, and traffic was horrible going to the beach. People are going to the beach. People are going to the beach, man. They don't care. I had a thought today. I'm like, like, people, like, I see everybody use credit cards. People must be in so much debt with their credit cards. It's like crazy. Yeah, you're running two households, so it's even worse. Yeah, like, and like, the big issues with the politicians right now. So next Tuesday, this Tuesday coming up is elections in New Jersey. So, like, the big issues are Roe versus Wade, if that gets overturned, and what's the other one? Oh, gun laws. Gun laws. They're the big issues for Americans right now. That's how out of touch they are. That's the big issues. I don't know, man. I don't know how you guys feel about Roe versus Wade, but you know, I just don't understand. Like, you know, how people can question when life begins. Does it begin at conception, or does it begin at birth? Like, to me, it begins at conception. Like, that's my thoughts and feelings on it. I'll tell you what, man. If that gets overturned, man, I would just like question society. Definitely the Supreme Court. But anyway, my wallet is my biggest issue. Yeah, it's everybody's issue, right? Your wallet is your biggest issue, but they don't think that. They're like, they're like got this little shell game going on. You can't see where the ball's going. You're just worried about gun laws and your kids being safe, and Roe versus Wade. That's what you're worried about. Uh, if it does great TV time, U.S. Americans are still resisting a one. Yeah, that's another thing. One world government. Um, yeah, no. Like, you wouldn't get a chance to vote anybody in. Like, can you imagine? Like, all the corrupt people in the world would want to be there in that government. Forget that, man. It'll be go time then, man. It'll be go time. That ain't happening. Not in my world. If proof of life on a distant planet in a few cells, then what the heck? Yeah, somebody was saying that there's like some scientists found, I don't know, who was talking about it? Jim Tedesco was talking about it last night. Some scientists finding life on some other planet or something. What's up, John 2618? The EU was becoming an unstoppable, unelected bureaucracy. That way, the UK came out of. That's why the UK came out of it. Yeah, but they don't see that. Think the Chinese or Russian want to join their new world. Like what? I mean, like new world government. So, like, what would happen with the communists? Like, they would just disappear, or we'd all be communists now. I swear, man, you just can't you can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. But anyway, anybody work on their trains today? Dave BNSF has 1,875 N scale cars, rolling stock. 1,875. 1,875 cars. Not likely. I hope not. Something about eggs. I saw something of eggs. The quality of eggs are far superior to the factory produced eggs in Arizona. I don't know. What's that about? What kind of eggs? Chicken eggs? Spent just over 300 in the last 2 weeks on food alone. How many people are you feeding? Just for you? You spent $300 in the last 2 weeks on food alone just for you, Dave? Man, oh man, what do you eat? I'm just trying to catch up on chat. You guys are chatting too fast. Selling my trains. I don't blame you, man. Sell them all. Never enough. Oh. What currency would we all use and we all be forced to use metric system? Today the UK reverted back to imperial measurement. No, they didn't. Did they really? Digger, are you telling lies? Hoping to work on the layout during the weekend. Very good. AZ makes Easter eggs. I don't know. A lot of farm fresh eggs here. Yeah, I'm sure. Probably a lot of farm fresh everything. Milk, beef, chicken, pork, vegetables. You're like in the land of abundance, Dave, compared to where you were. You can't even grow weeds where you came from. I'm definitely working and playing in the layout this weekend. That's good. John 26 will be busy selling his trains. Why are you selling? Maybe he needs some money to buy groceries or something. You see, you getting this tropical storm? Yes, we did, Jerry. Metric was compulsory up until today. Now we can use imperial measurements again. Not that it will make a lot of difference. That's crazy. Wonder why they did that. Some people aren't going to change. The metric system's fine. I don't mind it for what I do. It's probably easier because instead of sixteenths and all, you're just 1 millimeter, 2 millimeter. It's a little more, exact. Some especially a tape measure where the sixteenths and eighths aren't written out for somebody, you got to remember where the 16th is and where 13th, 16th is and where 5/16 is. So you just say, "Yep, 6 millimeters, boom, 8 millimeters," and you're done. Just easier. John always jokes he's not selling his trains, he's buying more trains. Maybe I should get rid of stuff I don't use. It's up to you. What's up, Ian? My grass is finally getting rain. That's not a good thing. Now you're going to have to cut it. Our prime minister thinks he is appeasing people by allowing the imperial system to be used again. Most people don't get. No. Do you think that most of the British craftsmen are going to say, wow, now I can use a metric system. Now I can use the imperial system over metric. That's not happening, man. It's like trying to get me to convert to metric. I mean, I don't mind it, but if I used imperial for 40 years, I'll be damned if I'm going to switch to metric overnight. They're not changing. They're going to keep using what they're using. Yeah, metric is easier in woodworking. It is for the most part. It's easier for the layman to read a tape in metric as opposed to sixteenths and eighths, where there's no markings, numerical number markings on the tape. Some tape measures now have, all the, eighth inch. It'll tell you it's an eighth inch, 7/16, 5/16. They have it all written out so that anybody can understand the tape measure. But yeah, all of the UK isn't going to convert back to the imperial. Woohoo! Now we can use imperial. What's up, George? How you doing? Just sprinkles over here. Oh, okay. Just put an intake system on my white Jetta. The intake was built into the engine cover, and it was cracked. That sucks. Did it run bad? No one cares at work. I use both at home. Yeah, nobody cares. Now, if they did something meaningful for you people over there, then they'd be all happy. Like maybe, I don't know, took your tariffs off or something. It was far easier to put the aftermarket intake on DC than taking the factory off. Sounds difficult again, huh? I had a something digital linear scale, both systems on the screen. So there you go. George spells his name Jorge. He has to be different. How you doing, William? I saw you earlier. And anybody I didn't say hi to, hello. I was going off there for a little bit. Exactly using feet and inches again will not put food on anyone's table. No, it's not going to change nothing. Your gas is still at $10 a liter. If you want to do something, make it 8. That will impress everybody. My DeWalt tape measure has all the increments on it. Yeah, I use fast cap tape measures, and they've had that for years. I mean, geez, I've been using them for like 12, 13 years, and they've always had it. Now you're starting to see more people, more like DeWalt, Craftsman, Lowe's, and all the other tape measure people are starting to write everything out, which is easier for everybody. I don't use a tape measure. I just guess. Yeah, guessing's fine too. I guess. I guess too. I mean, like if like to me, like your hands, each joint is an inch. Usually, point to point is 8 inches. So I mean, you can kind of guess, and if you work with, you know, the 16ths a lot, you can kind of eye an eighth or a quarter inch. I can. You can if you do it enough. So yeah, I mean, I don't always use a tape measure. Guessing's fine. It's just got to be close enough. Most of the time, I just use my hands to measure stuff. My dad taught me that. Yeah, yeah, it does. 8 inches every time, man, tip to tip. And like I said, your fingers, each joint is an inch. Depends. I don't know what it is from here to here. Mm, It's almost 8 inches from here to here, but everybody's probably different. Hey Jerry, you're going to do 1,000 sub giveaway contest as well? Nope, I haven't ever done a contest or a giveaway, and I have really no intentions of doing one. Every day I give you something, Daryl. Every time I'm on live, I give you something. Every time I make a video, I give you something. Everybody wins, not just one person. If they put the prices of everything back to the time before we joined in, it would be helpful. Yeah, that would be nice. I could change to metric. Just takes time to get accustomed to it. Yeah, I guess you could. Gas will be $10 a gallon in California. Pied up Bartons. Yeah, you're right there. Green New Deal. Fast cap. You don't like fast cap? What's the matter with you, man? What are you, a commie? No, Daryl. Jerry will not play that game. No, I don't play that game, Daryl. I don't play that game. I don't. I never had a contest, and I don't enter people's contests. Just for that reason. Rusty, what's up? How you feeling, buddy? Homie, don't play that game. Remember that show? You remember what was that in Living Color? Homie the Clown. Homie, don't play that. That was a funny show, man. Homie the Clown was funny. Hey, homie. What's up, James Galton? What's up? Feeling okay today? Better. Yeah, I guess as each day goes on, you'll feel better. Are they going to do anything? You got to do anything more? You got to go for a stress test and see what else is going on. They're going to check the rest of your arteries out. What are they going to do to you, Rusty? Roto rooter you? Participation trophy. Yeah, everybody wants a participation trophy. Homie, don't play that. Who watched the banana splits? That was you. I watched the banana splits. One banana, two banana, three banana, four. Fast cap or scam artist? Are you crazy? What are you smoking, man? Seriously, but like you need to clarify that. Like, don't just say that. You need to tell me why. Because I have had nothing but praises for them. Praises. Nothing but. FastCap is a tool innovator manufacturer in Bellingham, Washington. They make a lot of woodworking things, but other things too. You see Pappy's video of, yeah, I saw that. Well, I was just watching that earlier, like during the stream. Did you see all those envelope like mail all over the place? What's up with that? Like, I wish Pappy would have went through it to like start looking at stuff. Like, could that like be people's mail that's like been sitting there for like 50 years? Like you're waiting for your Aunt Gracie's letter to come and it never came? Or your Dear John letter and it never came? Yeah, man, I really wanted them to go through that. I got a comment on it, and hopefully he'll come in here and I could yell at him and ask him why he didn't open some of that stuff, or at least look at that and see like if there was a stamp or if they were old or what they were. Daryl, are you connected on Facebook? Daryl's brother Daryl is, I think. Okay, Jerry, can you help me out? I watched the banana splits, but I had no idea what the F was going on or what they were talking. Oh, I don't think anybody did, Digger. Nobody did. I mean, it wasn't like my favorite show to watch. I watched it. Who knows, Digger? It was like what? This early 70s, late 60s? Like everybody was on LSD. I don't know, Digger. I was like 8 or 9. No idea what was going on. I'm driving a lot. It was from the 80s. So, Pappy, why didn't you like look at the letters and like see what they were? Like, I can't believe that was like U.S. mail sitting in there undelivered. Maybe you should call the postmaster. Steven, I'm waiting for your answer about fast capping your scam. Jerry, your high school diploma was on that train. The school mailed it to you. That's why I never got it. Sons of bitches. Yeah, it came on here on Saturday. Yeah, I think here too. But I remember watching it, but it was just a goofy show, you know? I don't know. Like I said, it wasn't my favorite show, but I did watch it. The Banana Splits. My favorite TV show as a kid, I think it depended. There were so many good shows as a kid growing up. Man, probably Batman, the original Batman, and like Superman, the real, like not the cartoon versions. Never liked the cartoon versions. The real ones. Batman, Superman, F Troop, Baba Black Sheep. That was later though, but yeah, Green Acres. Yeah, so many good shows. I went through some of it. A lot of it was dated no 80s, 8, 85, 86, somewhat near personal letters, magazines. It was mail. Sorry, talk, texting. Okay, that's all right. Yeah, wow, man. So it was like undelivered mail. That's a bummer, man. That sucks for people that didn't get their mail. Giant stuffed animals riding bicycles, being silly. Yeah, basically, right? It was like Disney, right? Just like the Great Space Coaster. I didn't see that one. Outer Limits was a great show. No, I didn't like that show, William. Yeah, Adam West is Batman. Yeah. Yep. Catwoman. Saturday morning cartoons. Baba Blast. Black Sheep Squadron was awesome. Yeah, it was. Johnny Quest. I watched a little bit of Johnny Quest. No, no, Lost in Space was cool. Yeah. Danger, danger, danger. Captain Kangaroo. A little bit. Not really. Superman George Reeves. Yeah. Sanford and Son. Yeah, but that was like later, man. That was like a nighttime show, Sanford and Sons. Like all the other shows were like daytime shows, kids shows. Like when I say kid, I mean like 6 years old to like 10 years old, 12, 13, 12. Knight Rider. Yeah. See, you're too young, Ian, to know all those old shows. Knight Rider was like, but like Knight Rider was a nighttime show. It wasn't like Saturday morning cartoons. Like Saturday, like Batman used to be on around dinner time. I remember. I want to say like 4 or 5 o'clock. Batman, the TV show, used to be on later, and the cartoons were on earlier, like Scooby Doo and things like that. Gomer Pyle, yeah, I love Gomer Pyle. Hogan's Heroes, yeah. Lawrence Welk, yeah. My friend's aunt used to watch Lawrence Welk every Saturday night. Lawrence Welk, good old Lawrence Welk. Lawrence Welk was okay. I didn't mind him every once in a while. Who remembers Night Owl movies? Not me. What was that about? James, I will leave my email on your channel. Okay. Why don't you just put your email in your about page? That way you can just like if you put it in his comments, separate it if you care. If not, then you might get spam from spammers. Hee haw, yeah. Hee haw. My dad loved Hee haw. My dad always watched Hee haw. I liked Hee haw too. Hee haw was pretty good. Roy Clark, man, Roy Clark could play the guitar. Whoa, what was that song they always sang? Can't remember. Do. You can watch them on YouTube still. But yeah, Hee Haw. My dad loved Hee Haw. Man, Hee Haw. That was a nighttime show too. My dad used to watch it at dinner time. It used to come on like Saturday night or something, I remember. Buck Owens, Roy Clark, and all them guys. Good old Hee Haw. Howdy Doody. Yeah, once in a while I watch Howdy Doody with Buffalo Bob. Green Acres, yeah, I love Green Acres. Gordon Sorley on wrestling. I don't know that one, you see. It must have been a Florida thing or something. Grandma's must watch was Lawrence Welk. Yeah, oh yeah, I know. I think every like if you were like probably 1928, 1920s, early 30s person, you probably watched Lawrence Welk. I mean, I kind of liked him. He was okay. Once in a while. Yeah, Mutual of them. I remember that. Marlon Perkins. That was a Saturday morning show I can recall. That was a cool show, man. Man, that was cool. Mutual of them. I forgot about that. Wild Kingdom. Rocket Ship 7. No, I don't know that one, James. That must have been a Canadian show. Big Blue Marble. Never heard of that one either. So what was this Night Owl thing? Space Ghost. No, don't remember. No, I don't remember that one. Like cartoons. My favorite cartoons were like the Flintstones, the Jetsons, Scooby Doo. Hmm. Bugs Bunny, Foghorn Leghorn. Say, son. Oh man, he was funny. Foghorn Leghorn. I live for Chips. Yeah, Chips was pretty good. I'm sure all the women like Ponch and John. Chips. Did you get Skippy the brush kangaroo? No. Bush, no. Never heard of that one, Digger. Scooby Doo was my favorite and still is. Yeah, I like Scooby Doo. How can you not like Scooby Doo? It was a show at night where they showed different movies, old movies. Yeah, no, I don't remember that. Eric Estrada. Yeah, all the women loved him, right? I heard they hated each other on Chips. Maybe they did. I don't know. Now, if you're talking like shows like Chips, Starsky and Hutch, that was a cool show. I liked Starsky and Hutch. How about this one? Beretta. I love Beretta. Beretta was probably like of those cop type shows. I think Beretta was my favorite show. Kojak was cool too, but Beretta, Beretta, Huggy Bear. Huggy Bear was on Starsky and Hutch. Who is that dude, the snitch on Beretta? Can't remember. Can't remember. But I like Beretta. Hill Street Blues, yeah, that was like an older show. That was pretty good. Adam 12, yeah, I remember Adam 12. Rockford Files. Columbo, yeah, Columbo was okay. Oh, yeah, Beretta. Don't go to bed with a gun. Yeah, yeah, Dragnet. Yeah, just the facts, man. Missy, his partner was on too. Whose partner? What did John 26 say? What did he like? My uncle looked like Eric Estrada. Oh, man. Nisi would have liked to meet him. Ironside and Cannon. Yeah, I remember them. They were okay. Emergency. Yeah, I remember Emergency. You know, I tried watching some of them old shows, like tried watching Emergency again. As you know, within a year or so, couldn't do it. I don't know, just couldn't do it. Cannonball. What was that about? Randolph Mantooth. What the heck is that? You see? Is that your man crush? Who is he? Is that one of your boyfriends? Randolph Mantooth. What was that? Perry Mason. Yeah, I remember Perry Mason. My dad looked like Perry Mason. Skippy was an Australian show. Definitely didn't see that. Battlestar Galactica. No. Randolph Mantooth was from Emergency? No Vinny stream tonight, FYI? Really? What's up with him? He was the EMT in Emergency. That was his name? Really? Randolph Mantooth. Oh, wow. No kidding. I liked him. What was his name in that show? Holy cow. Can you imagine that was his name? Who were, I can't remember their names in that. John and what was the other guy's name, I think? I can't remember his name. What was his name in there? Oh my god, can you imagine having a name like that? You think he would have changed it? Yeah, I remember him. I liked him. He was cool. I liked Emergency. Emergency was a cool show. Oh my god. He is currently battling cancer. So I don't know if he's still alive. In 2015, he was battling cancer. I don't know if he's still alive. Wow, what a name! Mantooth later went on to soap operas. Carol Burnett show. Yeah, I remember. My mom used to watch that. Gage. Yeah, but was that his first name? Gage DeSoto? It was California, so that was probably his first name. GRG. Maybe back. Okay. Yeah, no, Vinny. His girl child is taking him out for a meal. Oh, that's nice. Cannonball, 1958 Truckers. Yeah, don't remember that show. Mama's Family. Yeah, I remember Mama's Family. He did change it. Really. Used to be. George. New Yankee Workshop. Yeah, but that was like, it wasn't like a kid's show, though, James. We're talking kids shows. BJ and the Bear. Yeah, I watched BJ and the Bear. Dukes of Hazard. BJ and the Bear. There's that other show, that one with Claude Rains and the other dude that was a truck driver. Can't remember that show. It was like before BJ and the Bear. Man, I can't remember that show. Yeah, BJ McKay and his best friend Bear. And he always used to have that hot chicks on his show. Fantasy Island, yeah. Claude Rains. That's not Claude Rains. What the heck was that dude's name then? I know it was Claude something. He was in cowboy movies. Claude Akins, yeah. Thank you. Claude Akins. I love Claude Akins. He was like in cowboy movies. He was a great cowboy. Sheriff Lobo. Yeah. And the Misadventures of Sheriff Lobo. But what was that show? Moving On. That's what it was. Moving On was that trucking show in the early, the mid 70s. Moving On. I used to like that show too. Moving On. I loved trucks as a kid, man. All my Hot Wheels were trucks. I loved trucks. I wanted to be a trucker. Remember that show? What show, James? Yeah, WAKRP in Cincinnati. Yep, when they threw turkeys out of the helicopter. Yeah, man, that was a good show too. Yeah, moving on. Bonanza. Yeah, I like Bonanza. Was also in Kolchak. Was he? Claude Akins was in Kolchak. What was Kolchak? The Night Stalker, huh? Yeah, who was that dude? What was that dude's name in The Night Stalker? Darren McGavin. Yeah, he was that show was like, I don't know. I didn't. I mean, to me, that show was like, it was like a car accident. You wanted to look, but you didn't want to look. That's what it was like to me. You know, you wanted to look at it, you wanted to watch it, but you didn't want to watch it because it was kind of scary. Little House on the Prairie. I love the Waltons. I still watch the Waltons. I still watch the Waltons, Digger. To this day, I have them on my Amazon Prime. They're right up on my tab, right there. I like the older shows, not the newer ones. He was a sheriff in the Cold Check movie. Oh, okay. Yeah, the dog reckless. Saturday morning here was creature feature with Dr. Paul Bear. Yeah, see, like I didn't like any of those scary movie like shows. Like, you know, what was that other show? My neighbors used to watch it all the time. We talked about this before. Um, Dark Shadows. Didn't like that show. It's too scary. Giant Tarantula was my favorite. What was that on? On that show? On Creature Feature? My Mother the Car? Yeah, I remember My Mother the Car. My Three Sons. Do you remember My Three Sons? Chip, Ernie, and I don't remember the other kid's name. Uncle Charlie. Good old Uncle Charlie. Man, there were so many good shows growing up, man. Jeez. Now it's all crap on. Really, James? Did you get the double deckers? What did you do? Digger. There was a lot of British TV shows we watched in the 60s. Yeah, I guess you guys over there in Canada probably got a lot of British shows. Where maybe you didn't get as many US shows. I don't know. What's up, mailman? Leave it to Beaver. I love Leave It to Beaver. Like I said, there's just so many shows. I don't know how I found time to watch all these shows. But they were all like, I can't remember, like, but I watched all these shows. Leave It to Beaver. Wally, Eddie. Eddie was like Eddie was like a schmuck. Gotta go, everyone, at next shred job. All right, man. Don't shred anything you need. See you, dude. Have a good night. Good day. Maybe I'll see you in a little bit after you're done shredding stuff. Family affair. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, Mr. Dress Up. Never heard of that show, James. I don't think I would have watched that. I was named after Buffy. Why? What was Buffy's name? I'll be posting a video of my mug tonight. Okay. Uh, yeah, Mr. Ed. I like Mr. Ed. Mr. Ed was a good show. I would still watch Mr. Ed today. Lumpy. Yeah. Larry Mondello. You mean Mr. Bean? I'm gonna wait for this train to shut up. I'm just gonna pause, like mute it. Here's one for you. It just came to my mind when Wigwag said Lumpy and Larry Mondella, Little Rascals, the Little Rascals, Petey the dog. A horse is a horse. Yes, of course. Yeah, that was a good show. I like that. Yeah, I love Gunsmoke, The Rifleman. I didn't watch too much Rawhide. Wagon Train. No, not too much, but Gunsmoke and The Rifleman. I still watch Gunsmoke today. The Rifleman. You know, it's funny. I talked about this too. The Wild Wild West. I used to like that show. Robert Conrad. I tried watching it recently. You know, because it's got trains on it, right? It's cool, right? I couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. It was too stupid. It was just too stupid. I couldn't watch it. Couldn't bring myself to it. Yeah, the Three Stooges. They were like, yeah, you could watch them all the time, over and over. Ward Bonds, huh? You liked Ward, huh? You liked all them guys. Tony Dow, Leave It to Beaver, has cancer. Oh, that sucks. Hope he recovers from it. I remember Sherry Lewis and her puppet lamb chop. How about the Partridge Family? You always liked the Wild West. Yeah, I liked it as a kid. I used to watch it. I thought it was cool. I just couldn't do it. I couldn't watch it. I tried watching it a couple times. It's on cable. Like, it's probably on right now. I just couldn't watch it. It was just too stupid. I don't know. Emperor of the North was a classic movie. Yeah, that was a good movie. We're talking TV shows, mailman. TV shows as a kid that you liked as a kid. You're still a kid, so. Mr. Nisi and my son have been watching a lot of Laurel and Hardy lately. Yeah, they were okay. Pretty much all of those TV shows wouldn't fly these days. I don't know, man. Come on. Like, you don't think, like, hmm, BJ and the Bear wouldn't work today? Like, what would be wrong with it? Like, what would be wrong with it? They were all good, wholesome shows. Like, Leave It to Beaver? Come on, dude. Like, Leave It to Beaver. It's like, they were good, clean shows. Father Knows Best. Like, what wouldn't fly with Father Knows Best? And My Three Sons. Come on. People find ways to be offended by everything. I Yeah, but what could offend you? Like, from Leave It to Beaver? I don't know. Reminds me of sick days home from school. Yeah, man. Yeah, it was great. Like, when you were sick, man. I remember when I was sick as a little kid. Man, I got to watch all the TV shows because I couldn't go out, right? Because you're sick. Even if you're faking it. I used to fake it a lot. I used to fake it a lot, man. You got to watch all the TV shows. Not saying it would offend. I know it wouldn't offend you, but like I don't understand. Like I can't see anything being offended. Anybody being offended by Leave It to Beaver. Now maybe something like the Sanford and Sons could offend people. Archie Bunker, that would offend a lot of people nowadays. Oh Jesus, that would offend a lot of people. Yeah, Archie Bunker wouldn't go over very well today. Maybe he would, maybe he wouldn't. I don't know. Father Knows Best wouldn't fly today. They want to destroy. Yeah, I. But the show is a wholesome show, so there's nothing like nothing bad about the show. Perry Mason was always on at lunchtime. Yeah, I don't remember that one. I remember Perry Mason, but I don't remember what time it was on. I didn't watch them too much. My mom probably watched that. My dad. I didn't watch it. I was offended every time you said you were hard on the beef last night. Yeah, it figures you would say that. You're offended by it, huh? Nelson family. Yeah. Ricky Nelson. What was that TV show? What was that TV show? The Brady Bunch. Hazel. Yeah, we talked about Hazel last time. Remember, Nisi? Hazel. How could you not love Hazel? Hazel was like the best. Mr. B, right? Hey, Mr. B. Hazel. Mr. B didn't have a wife, did he? There were a lot of shows back then in the 60s, right? My three sons, there was no wife. Um, Family affair, there was no wife. How about the Bill Bixby show? No wife. What was it? Courtship of Eddie's father? No wife. Um, yeah, Hazel, no wife. Danny Bonaducci. Uh, he was married to Mrs. B. I don't remember Mrs. B. Okay. So then there was Father Knows Best, or Hazel had a Mrs. B. Okay. Hmm. But my three sons, there was no woman there. Dick Van Dyke show, yeah, I remember that show. Different strike, yeah, different strokes. No wife. Eddie's father, yeah, no wife. Partridge Family, no husband. So back in the '60s, there were those shows that, you know, didn't have no people in there. Brady Bunch with Joe Namath and Don Drysdale as guests. Yeah, that was a good show. I remember them. The Monkees. Yeah, that was a good one. The Incredible Hulk. Yeah. David Banner. Now we have MTV and all the bullshit they produce. Yeah, but MTV really doesn't do anything anymore, do they? But there is a lot of bullshit for TV nowadays. Yeah, I don't know. Now kids watch TikTok. That's who's influencing your kids nowadays. TikTok. Good old TikTok. Oh man. Andy Griffin show. Yeah, there was no wife there too. I was watching Andy Griffin show the other night. That's a good show too. That's always on TV Land. Good old Andy. Andy. Yeah, there's no wife there. I don't know. Like I wonder. Like I don't remember. Like if there was ever a wife, or she died, or I don't ever remember anything like being talked about like that in any of the shows. Yeah, guess she didn't talk about it. The wife just disappeared. She left or she died, one or the other. Reuben Kincaid was a husband. No, Reuben wasn't the husband. Reuben was their manager. He kind of acted like their father, but Reuben wasn't the husband. Reuben probably had the hots for Shirley, but yeah, I don't think they were hooking up. There was a one family on Andy Griffin that was married. They always argued. Yeah, that was on the other night, Stephen. That was on the other night. Last night or the night before. Throwing plates at each other. Oh, man. They were like, like, could you imagine if you threw dinner plates at a cop now? They'd arrest you. That episode was on the other night. That's funny. Last train to Clarksville, yeah. Alice, the maid, was a murderer. No, she wasn't. Alice was the best. Alice and Sam the Butcher. Sam the Butcher. I never trusted her. Alice was the best. Come on. Oh, true. Plus Otis, the town drunk, was married too. Was Otis married? Yeah, but like there were a lot of there was Floyd. I don't think Floyd had a wife, and then Howard. I don't think Howard had a wife. Barney didn't have a wife. He had girlfriends. Yeah, I don't know, man. Morning, dear. Morning, honey. What was that about? My dad watches the one with the character named John Boy. What's that? The Waltons, man. What's that? It's the Waltons. The Waltons. It's like a classic. Like the Waltons, man. Come on. TikTok is borderline porn. It pretty much is. Like it is. And your kids are watching it. I hate to tell you that. Your kids are watching that crap. Get their phones and check them out and delete their TikTok account. I guarantee you they're watching it. You may have told them not to watch it, but they're watching it. John, your kids are watching TikTok. Barney had a lot of girlfriends. Yeah, Barney did have a lot of girlfriends. Thelma. Speaking of Alice, that was an okay show. Kiss My Grits. Oh, no, no, no. Alice, I think he's talking about Alice on the Brady Bunch. You're talking about Mel's Diner, where Alice was the waitress. That was a different Alice. No, her name was Flo, wasn't it? I think her name was Flo on that show. Kiss My Grits, Mel. Let's go 80s. Reading Rainbow. How about Conjunction Junction? What's your function? Reading Rainbow. Yeah, figures you would bring that up. And B. Davis was on an episode of the dating game just before or during the Brady Bunch. Who was Ann B. Davis? Was that uh, Alice? Yeah, I'm witty of not wordy of what is available on the web, but my daughter won't let me check her phone. Your daughter's an adult. Weary? Weary? Your daughter's an adult. It's not like she's 10. I guarantee you, if you have a 12-year-old, a 13-year-old, or a 14-year-old, they're on TikTok. 15-year-old, I know adults that are on TikTok. But if you have a teenager, they're on TikTok. So your daughter is watching that crap on TikTok, learning how to be a little hoe. She's my little girl. That she's your little girl, but she's an adult, so she can watch TikTok. And if she wants to do that stuff, it's her choice. But if your 12-year-old is watching it, then there's a problem. The morning, dear morning, honey was from the Andy Griffith show. Andy was making them say that to each other. I don't remember that, but that's funny, man. Yeah, I can't remember their couple's name. And it was on the other night, last night. I think I watched it the night before. Would have been Wednesday night, and that episode was on. She's only 31. She's not 13. She might be 13 to you. Ruben was a surrogate husband. Yeah, I'm sure he was. Come on, John Mailman, you don't like the Waltons, man? Man, that's like a American family. The Waltons. What a stroll down memory lane this was. Yeah, I like talking about old TV shows. Old TV shows are pretty good. Like I said, some I can still watch today, some I can't. Just can't do it. They're just too stupid. Mailman is only a youngster. Yeah, I think he's like 30 something, maybe 40. I don't know. I think he's in his 30s. A lot of spin offs for Andy Griffin Show. Yeah, what were the spin offs from Andy Griffin? Gomer Pyle? Um, what else was there? I don't know. What else was there? Mayberry, was that a TV show? Mayberry RFD? Was that a separate TV show? I don't remember that. Picture pages with Bill Cosby. I don't remember that. I still watch the original Batman, like the not the cartoon Batman, right? Mayberry RFD. Oh yeah, I remember that. What was this? Ken Howard, Ken Berry, George Lindsay, Florence Bouvier, Jack Dobson was Howard. Yeah, that's funny. I don't. I remember watching it, but it only was on for 3 seasons, so it kind of wasn't that great. Ken Berry, he was in F Troop. He was what was his name in F Troop? I have to look it up. He was the current the commander, Colonel Palmerdare, something like that. Captain. I have to look it. I had to look it up. Captain. Come on, man. Somebody else say it. Julie Newmar. Yeah. Tarzan old Johnny Weismiller. Tarzan. Yeah, I remember Tarzan. Come on, man. Why don't you bring Wrangler Jane? I remember Wrangler Jane. Forrest Tucker. Jamie Farr was on that show. Where's Hagar? Who played Agorn? Why isn't Agorn in the? There he goes. Corporal Rourke, Larry Storch, Gold Agorn. He's still. He's 99. Yeah, I think he's still alive too. Man, he's gonna be 100. Colonel Agorn, Petticoat Junction. Yeah, Petticoat Junction. But I guess so. Like Mayberry RFD and Gomer Pyle were the only spinoffs from Andy Griffin show. And then there was, yeah, Petticoat Junction, but Petticoat Junction and Green Acres, they were kind of like a spin off. Uh, and the Beverly Hillbillies, yeah. I don't remember. Was the Beverly Hillbillies tied with Petticoat Junction? No, I don't remember that one. Clint Howard did Ron Howard's called it the Clint Howard show. I don't remember that show. Headed for dinner. All right, George, have a good dinner. Take care. Thanks for stopping by. No TV show with Adam West and Burt Ward. Yeah, that was the best one. TV show. Burt Ward, Buddy Epson as Jed Clampett. Yeah, Barnaby Jones. Yeah, but like, it wasn't like Jed Clampett became Barnaby Jones. It was just the same guy. Sam Drucker was in all those shows. Yeah, Was Sam Drucker in Beverly Hillbillies as Sam Drucker? I don't think so, Dave. I don't remember that. I used to love the Beverly Hillbillies. I'm gonna have to fact check you on that, Dave. Yeah, how about that? Sam Drucker was on the Beverly Hillbillies as Sam Drucker. Come on. My parents called their pool the cement pond. That's funny. A couple of guest appearances. I wonder what he says. Those are hamburger visitors. Really? I just don't remember him on the Beverly Hillbillies. I'll take your word for it now, because it did say something about him on there. How about? I don't remember him on there. Yeah, but I like the Hillbillies, Beverly Hillbillies. That was a good show. Like I said, there was just so many good shows, man. As a kid, growing up, and even like as a teenager, like 16, 17, you know, there were still good shows on at nighttime. You know, you had like shows like Sanford and Sons, and Archie Bunker, and Chico and the Man. Chico and the Man. Chico, don't be discouraged. The man ain't so hard to understand. Freddie Prince. Chico and the Man. Bewitched. Yeah, Bewitched, man. Mrs. Kravitz, she was a bitch. I would twitch my nose like her hoping to clean my room when I was a kid. How'd it work for you? It worked pretty good, didn't it? Chico and the Man catchphrase looking good. Yep. I tried watching that again. I couldn't do it. But I really didn't watch the whole thing, so maybe I'll try again. Because I like Chico. Chico was funny. Jack Alberson. Yep. Welcome back. Yeah. Welcome back. Yeah, that was a good show. And Room 222. That's funny. I saw an address today. It was 222, and I said to myself, Room 222. It's funny. Yeah, Room 222. But yeah, Welcome Back. I used to like Welcome Back. That was a good show, too. And that was an older show. Like, older, as I say. Like, you watched that when you were older. Vinnie Barbarino. That's like where John Travolta, like, got his start. Like, Vinnie Barbarino. That was a funny show, man. Like Barbarino and Washington and Horshack and Juan Epstein and even Gabe Carter. They were funny, man. Yeah, they were funny. Mr. Carter. Yeah, he was something else. Who was that dude? Who was that guy, man? Was the best show ever about juvenile delinquents. Can you imagine a show like that nowadays? And they were juvenile delinquents, right? They were like, they were juvenile delinquents. What would the welcome back of 2022 be like? Oh my God. Oh Jesus, that would be scary stuff, man. We used to get that show too. Really? Welcome back, welcome back, Cotter, Mister Cotter. Yeah, that was a funny show, though, man. Oh man, and that show I think I could watch again today and still laugh. Same thing with like I liked Happy Days as a kid. That was a good show with Fonzie. And then you had Laverne and Shirley. That was a spinoff from Happy Days with Lenny and Squiggy. Hello. They were funny. I liked Squiggy. Did you guys have Laverne and Shirley over there, Digger? Mork and Mindy? Yeah, Nanu, Nanu. Yeah, I liked Mork and Mindy. You had Mork and Mindy over there, Digger? You watched it in reruns? That was so funny when Horshack found Freddy's drugs and ate them and got all high. I don't remember that one. Yeah, I don't remember like very few shows can I recall details of a show. Yeah, very few. I mean, catchphrases and sayings I might, but I don't remember shows. Working in. You know what's funny? Like we were talking about the Waltons, right? John Ritter was on the Waltons. Like I want to say, like I think it was. Let me take a look. Like I'm watching it now. Like I think it was like I want to say like season 5 or 6 or something like that. Because there were 9 seasons of the Waltons. It was like 5 or 6, but I can't remember exactly. But John Ritter was a preacher on on a lot of the Waltons episodes. John Ritter as a preacher. That was like he played a good part too. But John Ritter, I love John Ritter. John Ritter was funny, man. It's a shame about him. He was funny as could be, man. Even like Three's Company is still on, and I was watching that the other night, and I mean, it's still funny. I was watching that last night. Mr. Eddie's father. Was that the name of the show? That would set some people off. Yeah, I'm sure. Hey Jerry, I just got home from watching a 9,000 foot 600. It has a counter on. Hey Jerry, what's up? What's up? That's all it was 9,000 feet. That's a small train. What you talking about, Willis? Yeah, that was a good show too. What you talking about? Then there was like Facts of Life. That was a spin off from that. There were a lot of spin off shows later. Fonzie started on Happy Days as a juvenile delinquent. Yeah, he did. You're right. He did do that. Yeah. Good old Fonzie. And it's funny, like I watch Henry Winkler now in shows and movies, and I just can't. He's always Fonzie. He's like stereotyped. He was on the Waltons just before Three's Company. Yeah, I don't know when he was on there, but he was on the Waltons a bunch of times. Mama's Family. Yeah, Mama's Family. Eight is Enough. Yeah. That was like an adult show. Eight is Enough. I remember that. Bronze, Fonz, and Milwaukee. Yeah. But that was funny. Like, and I didn't know John Ritter was on the Waltons until I started watching them recently. Like within 6 months, I started watching them again. I was surprised to see him in there. Fonzie was pretty good in Waterboy. That he was. Yeah, he was pretty good in there. I like that was like one of my favorite movies. Waterboy. Excuse me, Waterboy. The Waterboy. That foosball is no good for you, Bobby Boucher. I had a picture of me with the bronze fawns. Really? What's the bronze fawns? There's like a bronze statue of Fonzie in Milwaukee. Oh, it's a statue on the Riverwalk. Oh, that's funny. Okie dokie. All right. Okie dokie. Thanks, Nisi, for contributing to the show. It was fun going down memory lane. See you later, Mrs. B. Have a good night. What about Uncle Buck? That was a movie. We're talking TV shows. TV shows, Jeffrey. Old TV shows. Waterboy just got thrown in there. No, I didn't care for Uncle Buck, though. Yeah, it was good seeing you, Nisi. Take care of yourself. Yeah, I didn't really like Uncle Buck. I like Uncle Buck, trains, planes, and automobiles. Sure were a couple more that I didn't care for too much. Happy Days was supposed to be filmed in Milwaukee, wasn't it? Wasn't it? I mean, like, so was Laverne and Shirley, right? Laverne and Shirley was in Milwaukee. Shots Brewery. The Big Ragu. Wonder if Nisi liked the Big Ragu. Carmine. We'll have to ask her the next time. Anyone remember Super Train in 1979? I remember Soul Train. I don't remember Super Train. What was Super Train? Soul Train. Don Cornelius. No, I don't remember Super Train. Did the train go by? Yeah, I think so. I think Strasbourg is done for the night. They must have had a late train, a 6 o'clock train. All put away. Get ready for tomorrow. What's up, Chasco? How you doing? Runaway Train? That was a song. Tom Petty. Funny how Jump the Shark became such a catchphrase. Yeah, that's the truth, right? Yeah, Jump the Shark. You remember that Happy Days episode where they jumped the shark? Fonzie was going to jump the shark, and it did become a catchphrase. Is was also a movie. What was a movie? What are you talking about, Jeffrey? What's is? Did you leave something out? Jump the shark. Leave it to Beaver. Leave It to Beaver was a movie? I don't remember that. Runaway Train was a movie? Was it? Digger Evans, what is this runaway train you're talking about? And William, what's this super train you're talking about? You gonna make me Google it? Digger Evans, how come you're not fact checking? Runaway Train. No, it was a movie. A movie about a train that couldn't stop. Really? No. I don't think I saw that movie. Did it ever stop? Leave It to Beaver was a TV show. Yeah, we talked about Leave It to Beaver. That was one of my favorite shows. Super Train was supposed to be like Fantasy Island. It was so bad it was canceled after 5 or 6 episodes. Really? NBC even built large scale models. I have to like Google this. I don't remember that show. Super Train. Super Trains TV show. 1979, one season. Who the heck was on it? Harrison Page, Patrick Collins, Robert Alda. Hmm. Similar, Dennis Hopper, Keanu Reeves. Yeah, Dennis Hopper. I like Dennis Hopper. Super Trains. Yeah, never saw it. Never. I don't remember that show. Did you like it, William? Did it have anything to do with trains? Storyline. Zooming from one end of America to another, Super Train is a version of railroading of the future. Super Train equipped with restaurants, pools, spas, theaters, delivers passengers wherever they're going in love boat style. Oh man, that had to suck. Yeah, that had to suck. There's probably not even DVDs on it. It's probably not even on YouTube. It sucks so bad. What's up, Dwayne? How are you? Uh, the engineer on runaway train suffered a national pain. He applied name and burned in, turned colors and became a runaway. Casey Jones was a good show every Saturday morning. Um, yeah, we talked about this before, Digger. I don't think I watched that show. So I tried watching. I watched a few episodes after you talked about it. It was pretty good. Crappy, but finally home. How come you're crappy? Bad weather, bad day. Runaway was a 1973 movie about D and RGW ski train. I didn't see that movie. It's a big show this side of the pond, very popular. Casey Jones was popular over there, Digger? I'm sure it was popular here too, but I just don't remember watching it. The only train shows I remember were Petticoat Junction. I don't remember any others. What's up, Kyle Stevens? I saw a virtual rail fan had a grab bag from yesterday, Kyle Stevens, and one of the cars that passed by, the reporting mark was KYLE. Like the reporting mark was KYLE, and some numbers. I thought that was funny. Go watch go watch that if you get a chance. I'll bring up the grab bag from yesterday. I thought it was pretty funny, and it was like Jim Tedesco, or I was watching it during Jim's stream or something. You were in one of the chats, I think, in Jim's chat last night, weren't you? I wanted to say something, but kind of like I think I was eating my dinner or something while I was watching and listening. Yeah, this is the one, the biggest or the baddest caboose. You may have watched it. Did it? And there's the link to it. 2 days in Baltimore trying to pick up a load to be told drive home, load Monday in Ohio. That sucks. Baltimore sucks. It's not a city you want to hang out in. A lot of crackheads there. A lot of people on meth and heroin. It's a shithole city. I just finished watching the HBO show, We Own This City, about all the corrupt cops that were in Baltimore. Man, oh man, there were some corrupt mothers. Two convicts hopped on it and they uncoupled the loot. What are you talking about, Jeffrey? For any Canadians here, have you ever watched Corner Store? Uh, what is that show about? Wigwag? When did it come out? Corner Store. What is that, like a drug show? Okay, there's a railroad called Kyle, and I think it's located in Kansas, Nebraska. I don't know, but it was like a hopper car or something, and the reporting mark was KYLE. Kyle. It was Kyle. Maybe it was from South Park. Kyle. I'm talking about Runaway Train. We're done talking about Runaway Train, Jeffrey. We're done with it. Move on. Good old Baltimore. How'd you enjoy Baltimore? Where were you in Baltimore, Dwayne? No, it's about a rural store in Canada, like a Royal Mounted Police. There was a show exactly about that. I can't remember the damn name of that show. The dude, I remember that show, but I can't remember the name. Dundalk. Ah, man, that's a bad area. TV show about the Mounted Police. I can't remember the name of that show. No, that wasn't it. Due South? Yeah, I think it was called Due South. I like that show. You guys remember Due South? I think I'm going to look for that on Amazon Prime. I like that show. Due South. I think that was it. It's midnight. I'm going to try to get some sleep. You would stay up for Vinny, slacker. All right, Vinny, Digger, Vinny. Good night. Thanks for hanging out, Digger. Sleep well. I'm actually looking for one of those Kyle Railroad covered hoppers. Won't fit my time period, but something cool to have. Yeah, it would be cool. You might have to make it. might have to make it. Yeah, if you do watch it, you can find out who owns that rail car by just doing a Google for that reporting work. I also love Emperor of the North. Yeah, that was a good show. Good movie. Empty in front Royal, Virginia, 10 a.m. yesterday instead of 3 hours back to Pittsburgh, where I could have loaded and delivered this morning. But no, go 2.5 hours to Baltimore and load. Yeah, but like, does it matter? Does it matter where you go? You get paid the same, or do you get paid different when you're loaded? Probably would be only one I own. Yeah, probably. Fireboard back on track, 10 a.m. And wasted all that diesel fuel. His company pays for it. He didn't pay for it, right? Only get paid by the load. So, really? That sucks. That really blows. So, you don't get paid the deadhead? That's not right, man. What's up, Jim Tedesco? Going to miss the stream tomorrow. I'll be at the grandson's buddy ball game. That's okay. Nope. Figure in the next load. And that really sucks. So, like, if they send you there and you don't get loaded, it's not your fault you didn't get loaded. They should pay you. That really sucks, man. You should sell your diesel fuel. Make up. I only saw one or two episodes of Super Train. Read about it in April '79 in Model Railroad. Okay. So, did you like those two episodes or one episode? Did you watch? See, like, I couldn't watch something like that. Like, I don't really like future shows. Like, I really didn't like. Star Trek was okay. I kind of tolerated Star Trek. Like Battlestar Galactica, no. Buck Rogers, no. E.T., no. All those movies, Star Wars, no. So I didn't like those far fetched shows. As an older person, maybe as a kid, I didn't mind them. I was probably getting something, but no. With the low window pain, okay. I'll probably get. I gotcha. Well, you should get something. Yeah, that sucks though. Yeah, what you gonna do, Dwayne? What you gonna do? You can probably get a job anywhere. Everybody's looking for truck drivers. I see signs everywhere. I'm driving truck drivers wanted. Sign on bonuses. Sign on bonuses. $5,000. $2,000. 1212. What's 1212, Chasco? I went off the road. What do you mean you went off the road? What's going on, Jim Tedesco? How's it going? What are you what are you printing today, Jim? We should have a show like what's Jim printing today? What's Jim printing today? Walmart is hiring $100,000 a year to start. No shit. sign-on bonus anywhere from 12 to 24 months to get it all. Yeah, well, they want you to stick around, I guess. That's the important thing. Stick around. You can drive for Walmart, $100,000 a year. Kyle was a railroad that took over in the wake of Rock Island bankruptcy. Brandon Railroad was another. Was it really? That's interesting. So Brandon Railroad was a real railroad, and so was Kyle. Huh. Rock Island, man. I love Rock Island. Bankrupt Blue. Bankrupt Blue. A cat bowl. What's a cat bowl? You're printing a cat bowl. Are you seriously printing a cat bowl? Jim, you just couldn't go down to the dollar store and buy a cat bowl for $1? For cat food. Yeah, I'm guessing it's for cat food if it's a cat bowl, but you just couldn't go down to the dollar store and get one? You had to print it? Jim, you wasted your time printing that bowl. You could have probably printed 20 canoes with, or probably 50 canoes with, which is used on that cat bowl, and print one for 50 cents. Yeah, but how many hours did it take? You throw in another 50 cents and you could have bought one at the dollar store. Jim. Think of all the canoes you could have printed with that cat bowl. I can't believe you printed a cat bowl, Jim. Kyle actually has an MK5000 C unit. What's that? 85% of Walmart freight is outsourced to cheaper companies, so they don't have to have that many drivers. Probably. And spend $6 for gas. You could have took your little scooter, Jim, and it wouldn't have cost you nothing. Just battery charger. Could have drove down on your little scooter or your golf cart. Everybody in Florida's got a golf cart. Oh shoot! I don't know what I'm gonna have for dinner tonight. I can't believe you printed a cat bowl. Scooter won't drive that far. Well, you need extended batteries, man. Where's your golf cart? What is an MK5000C? Bowl out of the cupboard free. Yeah, I know. Or a takeout container. Just get a takeout container. I don't have a golf cart. You don't have a golf cart, Chaz? What's the matter with you? I thought everybody had a golf cart in Florida. Even the Amish people have golf carts in Florida. A lot of golf carts around here. A lot of retirees. Yeah, really? That's that. I wouldn't think there'd be golf carts in Wisconsin. I think it's an SD50 basically with a cat motor. Oh, okay. The bowl looks like a cat's head. Do you think the cat appreciates that? Do you think the cat walks up to it and says, I think that's another cat? Oh, Jim. Golf carts are not cheap. Nothing's cheap. Wait till you wait till you go to buy filament the next time. It's probably going to be twice this much because it's petroleum based. Only made a few of those MK5000s. Nobody wanted them. Probably because they were junk. MK stands for Mars Cutson. Kurtzen, they were rebuilders of locomotives. Oh, okay. They do they use them a lot in Canada? What's cheap nowadays, Jim? Nothing. Not much. Brother-in-law drove for Swift hauling freight from Walmart. Swift. Yo, Dwayne, his brother-in-law drove for Swift. That's funny. Swift. Everybody picks on Swift drivers. What did they say about Swift? What does Swift stand for, Dwayne? Oh man, there's like a whole page on YouTube, or not YouTube, on Facebook. It's like Swift drivers or something like that. Just pick on Swift drivers. I cursed one out today. You probably cursed one or two out every day. What's different about today? And it's true about what they say in regards to Swift drivers. I almost choked. Uh, they all can't be bad. I'm sure there's a few that are bad, but they all can't be bad. But like the ones that are really bad, like really stand out. Like really stand out. I thought those episodes were terrible. Well, I'm not going to watch them then, William. Definitely not going to watch Super Trains. So, wish I. Oh, wish I finished training. Yeah, yeah. What else they call it? Other stuff too. Yeah, but man, Swift's a big company. I'll check out Super Trains. Good luck, Jim. Jim, you'll probably like Super Trains because you like that sort of stuff. You like Buck Rogers and Battlestar Galactica. You'll like that probably. Swing wide. It's freaking trailer. Yeah, you like sci-fi, so you'll like Super Trains. I don't like sci-fi. There's a YouTube video where a Swift driver couldn't back up his load, so the guy cut out and did it for. I think I saw that one. That was funny. Super Train, best show ever. Super Train from the 1979, like the TV show, John 2618. John 2618. I'm gonna have to start questioning you now. You used to make money backing up guys' trucks. You used to do that, Dwayne? That's funny. I'll back your truck up for $20. Really? You used to watch that show, John? I'm surprised at you. That was before you were born. I think you did watch it, John. You probably got it on DVD. And you're probably like their big fan. One of their only ones. You and Jim. Send the DVDs to Jim so he can watch them. Anything with Super, it has to be good. Not necessarily, Jim. Not necessarily. Follow Bonehead Truckers. Yeah, that's a Facebook page, right? Bonehead Truckers. I don't care for sci-fi, even sci-fi anime. Yeah, I'm not a sci-fi guy. I don't like sci-fi. I would go hang out at truck stops, $20 a pop to park their rigs. Some of them are bad, man. I see videos on YouTube all the time. Trucks hitting other trucks at truck stops and just keep going. Like they don't even know they hit them. Like pulling out of the spot. There's a lot of stupid truck drivers out there. You know it, Dwayne. It's amazing. Yeah, the fan club. You probably do. I'm not doubting it. John 26, did you get any work done to your layout? Good help is hard to find. Yeah, you're right about that. So they take anything that comes along. I could squeeze a 53 in almost any spot. Yeah, no was sick. Ah, bummer. Feeling better? Would you get sick from coming up here? I didn't think you had COVID. There's other things out there, the flu, colds, allergies, monkeypox. COVID's like old news. Like nobody gets COVID anymore. Now it's monkeypox. Yes, finally, that's good. I have backed many a rig up. Never thought about charging for it though. See all that money you lost, Jim? You lost a lot of money. Back in the day, I was a yard jockey for a small trucking company, worked third shift. So if you were a yard jockey, you could back anything up anywhere. You would have made a fortune at the truck stop. I had a front end loader on once, Warner truck back in next to me, opened his trailer next to me, opened his trailer like 25 feet, like a can opener. Told the cops. He told the cops it was your fault. Whoops, Warner truck. He backed next to you, so you're like sitting in the truck stop, and this jackass in the truck backs up next to you, and hits the front end loader bucket, and tries to blame you for it. That's funny. I'm sure that cop didn't believe that bullshit story. I thought everything was a showstopper. Yeah, not anymore, Dave. The showstopper's like done. It's gone. It's over with. Some people are still wearing masks. I still see people driving around in cars by themselves with masks on. Still going to the stores. Some people still got their masks on. That's fine. You want to wear your mask? That's fine. But now it's monkeypox and everything else. Monkeypox, Roe versus Wade, and what's the other one? Uh, gun control. That's what's popular now. Harder to back up short trailers. Yeah, I'm sure it is. It is. It's hard to, even like little trailers, like little landscape trailers, are harder to back up. Yeah, but you back them up, you're pretty good too. It goes back to you can't fix the yeah, you can't fix stupid. Warner winner. Well, back then the truckers knew how to drive. Yeah, back in I don't know. I'm sure there were knucklehead truck drivers all the time. They're just more popular now because of YouTube. YouTube makes everything popular now. Then they left dropping cases of candy bars across the parking lot. That must have been good. It was like Christmas. Were they good candy bars at least? Did you pick up a couple cases? That dumbass. Oh man, yeah. And that was what, Dwayne? Probably in the 90s? Did that happen? I don't know. 2000s? Early 2000s? I don't know. When was it? Hershey products. That was the best, man. He should have picked them all up. I bet he lost his job. Yeah, probably. But that's okay. He just went to another trucking company and drove there. Early 2000s. Okay. He just went to another place and started driving. Probably Swift or JB Hunt. Warner, that's funny. Like Warner, like I don't see many Warner trucks anymore. Like Warner used to be really big. Maybe they still are, but I don't see many Warner trucks anymore. I don't see many JB Hunt trucks anymore. I see JB Hunt trailers. I don't see many JB Hunt trucks, not like I used to. Swift, see a ton of Swift trucks. Had to direct drivers to the warehouse next to ours into docks. Got tired of watching them struggle. Yeah, some of them, man, it's like, some of them take a while. They can tie up the whole operation, blocking the driveway, and it's a mess. I filled the cab machine with 20 cases for the Caterpillar guy. Wow, man, that's pretty good, man. They must have loved you. My, my brother drove for Millie's out of Wisconsin. I've heard of them. JB Hunt is almost containers now. Yeah, they probably are. I see tons of JB Hunt containers. I don't see many tractors on the road. Nothing like I used to. Millis, Millis. Yeah, I see them now. I know who you're talking about. I thought about driving for a trucking company, but also thought that I wouldn't pass the CDL testing. It's pretty hard. I don't know. There's a lot of dumbasses at Swift that passed it. Not saying you're a dumbass, but I think the qualifications are pretty low. I saw a Walmart trucker spend 35 minutes trying to back into a dock. That's pretty bad, man. 35 minutes. I would just give up and say, can't deliver yet. That's it, Dave. Stupid autocorrect. Yeah, I know who you're talking about. They have nice trucks, I think. Yeah, but there's a lot of trucking companies that I used to. Scheidner, the orange trucks. I don't see many of them anymore. I think Swift is the king. And you're right. I really don't see many Walmart trucks like I used to. I used to see a lot of Walmart trucks on the road. I don't see a lot of Walmart trucks like I used to. Jeff, I can pass it. I'm sure you can. Dwight Curley. Yeah, if Dwight Curley can pass it, anybody can. Wow, Jim, that's bad. 35 minutes. Yeah. Yeah, man. 35 minutes, man. I would seriously just give up after that, man. What about a company that has all the nice black Peterbilts? TMC. I don't think I know them. I drove for Scheidner for 3 long years. Did you? Was it the worst 3 years of your life? TMC. TMC. I don't know. You also used to drive for a company that hold processed sewage to farmlands. Their motto was "Your shit is our bread and butter. Really? That was really their motto? Uh, Processed sewage. Like you couldn't put processed sewage on vegetable farms. It must have been something else. It must have been growing something else on that ground. Like human waste sewage. You can't put that on vegetable farms. They just changed the requirements for the seat. It's harder now. Oh well, Jeff. So much for being a trucker. You're not going to pass. We have a lot of those Walmart trucks up this way. Yeah, because there's a lot of Walmart warehouses around Delaware. I've seen drivers take an hour to back in and hit everything. Really, an hour? Oh man, I'd give up after 20 minutes. TNC sucks. Nice, pretty trucks, no money. Probably why the trucks are nice. Also drove for JBL once. Is TMC a big trucking company? Nah, Jeffrey, you blew your chance of being a trucker. Maybe you can go to truck driving school, pay $8,000. They'll teach you how to drive. Or you could just go sign on with Swift. They'll teach you how to drive. TNC is a good size. What do they do? They haul all kinds of stuff, or they flatbeds mostly, or I've probably seen them. TMC trucking. TNC is hiring CDL drivers. And they got pretty chips. How about CR England? I like those trucks, the CR Englands and Nite Transportation. There used to be a dude who had a YouTube channel. Indiana Jack was his name. He used to run for Nite Transportation. I like to watch his channel. TMC. Yeah, I've seen those trucks before. Yeah. Flatbeds. Largest employer owned flatbed freight carrier in the nation. Yeah, I know who you're talking about. When I was in the trucking freight world back home, everyone wanted to work for CF. Yeah, is that a good company? They got nice trucks. There's quite a few of them. Even dump truck drivers are idiots. They brought fill dirt in next door to me and framed their trucks on every load. What does that mean? What does that mean, Jim? Frame their trucks. I bitch out dump truck drivers. I bitch out dump truck drivers all the time. Yeah, those dudes, they drive like 90 miles an hour, man, and in and out of traffic. I I can't stand them. And then shit starts falling off of their trucks. I hate those bastards. Dug until the frame was in. Really? Dug that. They had to get a tow truck to pull them out? I'm back. Can't sleep yet. Digger, you didn't try too hard. You only be gone for 10 minutes. You want Jim Tedesco to sing you to sleep? Front end loader pulled him out. It's a good thing because if he had to call a wrecker, that would have cost him a lot of money, probably. Yeah, those damn dumb truck drivers. They're worse than little cars. I don't even know how long I've been going. It's 8 o'clock. How long have I been going for? 2 hours and 20 minutes. See Jim, not Jim Tabasco, not Jim. Dave, Crooked River and Eastern. This is how you get your watch hours up, Dave. You do 2 hour live streams. You just talk about anything you want to talk about, Dave. You don't need to talk about anything. Talk about everything. I don't even know how many people are here. Don't matter. 8 people. It's okay. Worst part was they never locked their diffs. Nah, he probably doesn't know how to. He probably did. He probably missed that part of training. Yeah, but you can tell when you are not going to fall asleep. Yeah, because you're fighting it, Digger. Because you were afraid you were missing something here, probably. Maybe I should have just signed off because you were probably saying, what are they talking about? What are they talking? Are they talking about me? Ah, man, you just can't fix stupid, Jim. Should have videoed that, Jim. That would have been good for your YouTube channel. Jim, have you printed 3D printed any vehicles? Had a kind of crappy day, so hanging out is good. I should have. Yeah, you should have. Yeah, you lost that deal. Is he coming back? Maybe when he comes back, he'll get stuck again and you can record him. Because you know his dumb ass will get stuck again, right? Truckers have no clue about diffs or Jake brakes. Really? Oh man, you know what's funny? Like all of a sudden, like all the little towns around here, like once you get out to just like anywhere, like Delaware County, Lancaster County, even in New Jersey, all the little towns, they all have signs: no Jake brakes, no Jake brakes, no Jake brakes. Man, if I had a truck and it was like 2 o'clock in the morning, I would put that Jake brake on the loudest I could make it, just to piss people off. No Jake brakes, no Jake brakes. Can't run Jake brakes in my town. I don't know. Do you use a Jake brake, Dwayne? The dudes that are annoying are the ones that use the Jake brake even when they're like shifted. Like those dudes are annoying. I saw a rock holder coming at me just down the road from me, and I said to myself, he is going too fast on that curve, and he went over, and I had to call 911. They don't have a clue. These people, some of these people, even car drivers, but trucks are, you know, dumb trucks, man. Like there's like in New Jersey, there's Digger on the Commodore Barry Bridge. In New Jersey, there's these really sharp exit ramps and entrance ramps. And man, for a time being, trucks were turning over every day. Stupid truck drivers would come through those turns. They're like 15 miles an hour, and they come around there and they turn their trucks over every day. Man, there was a truck turned over in these entrance or exit ramps. It's just comical. But yeah, I mean, like I don't know how like these schools, not so much probably like trucking companies, but the trucking schools, like how can you? It's June, right? And your class is now, right? And you graduate in the summer months, and you got your CDL. How is that enough training to be able to drive in bad weather, snow, and things like that? Like that's what always amazed me. Like, how can these schools now, unless they're like year courses where it's like a whole year where they teach you how to drive, but I don't, I can't believe it's that long. But I don't know. But like, there's no snow in June, man. I don't know. That's what always kind of like turned like a joke. And now you need like now you do need like before you used to be able to just get a truck, borrow a truck from your company or a friend or something, and take your CDL. Now you got to go through the trucking schools to get your CDL some way. Going down into Phillipsburg, PA, bottom of the hill courthouse. I was 120,000 pounds. Cop wrote me a ticket for Jake brakes. Took it into the judge. He yelled at the cop for being stupid. Yeah, yeah. No, you're a big noisy thing, Dwayne. Yeah, use mine all the time. Yeah, you use yours all the time, right? I mean, I guess you don't run straight pipes, and you don't have these big 10-inch exhausts. Hey, Brian, what's up? How you doing, buddy? Uh, it's the dudes that run straight pipes with these big 10-inch exhausts that are really annoying with the Jake brakes. But like your truck, you really probably can't hear the Jake brake. Not like those straight piper dudes. Those straight piper dudes. I mean, they sound cool, but yeah, it's pretty annoying. And the ones that are, like I said, that are really annoying are the guys that do it on shifts. Like get the Jake brake to come on shifts. I've never driven a truck, but my cousin has a truck company. He would say he doesn't like his drivers doing that. He yells at his drivers because it's not good for something, the motor or something when they do that. I only got one ticket out of my 20 years driving only because someone called a cop on me. I was trying to get home. If you can't shift without your Jake brake kicking, you can't drive. If you can't shift without your Jake brake kicking in, you can't drive. So what does that mean? You want your Jake brake to shift? Like when you're shifting gears, when you're just shifting, some guys I don't know how do they make the Jake brake come on when they're shifting? Like shifting up through the gears, not down. Down like is when you want it to come on, right? Not up through the gears. I mean, you don't know how to shift. Oh yeah, I guess I don't know. I don't know how to shift anyway. So now they got automatics. You don't need to know how to shift. Trying too long, taking too long to shift. Is that what they? Is that how they get it to do that when they're shifting up? You can't shift with the Jake brake. You can't shift with the Jake brake on. You can't, guys. I hear them shifting up, like going up through the gears and kicking the Jake brake on. You do it all the time. You can, yeah, yeah. I hear them. I mean, I know the Jake brake is to help slow the truck down without kind of shifting, sort of. Really, it like starts dropping cylinders, right? Is that what it does? What's up, Ethan? We know your name. It says it right next to it. It says Ethan Armitage. We know it's you. All you have to do is say hello. Hello, Ethan Armitage, without applying the brakes. Okay. Cool train layout. Where's there a cool train layout? Who's got a cool train layout? It's part of the motor. Yeah, I know it's part of the motor, right? How long have Jake brakes been around? Have they been around like since the 70s? Because I never remember hearing them. Like, not until like, I don't know, 2000s? Or maybe they just became really annoying in the 2000s. At our house in Leslie, Illinois. Sounds good. Releases compressed air, slows the vehicle by absorbing the engine power. Ah, okay. Used to be called compression release brakes. Ah. 22 years ago, the truck I drove didn't have Jake brakes. So it's kind of like a recent thing. So, do you, as somebody that's driven them with and without, do you like the Jake brake? Do you think that like is the Jake brake a really important part of your truck? What's up, Ken? How are you? Do you like Lionel trains? Yeah, some Lionel trains I like. Do you like Lionel trains? Trucks had them. Our company was cheap. What's going on, Brian? What are you printing? It's like Jim and Brian. Jim Tedesco. What's Jim Tedesco printing today? And what's Brian printing today? Because you guys are always printing stuff. You're always printing 3D printing something. It's 8:13. So no Vinny, huh? Where's all the Vinny people at then? You would think all the Vinny people would pop over. They're not. Where are they at? Where's all the Vinny people? Nothing right now. I have them both turned off until the AM. They need to breathe. They probably do need a break. Did you see the NW 611 in Stroudsburg? Yep, I saw it. I sorely did. I saw it with my own two eyes. I saw it. I went down Mount Eagle on I-24, 192,000 pounds at 10 miles an hour. Never touched the brakes for miles. 4 miles downhill. 4 miles downhill? Yeah, what's up with that? I wonder. All Vinny's audience should be here by now. I don't know, Digger. Where the hell are they at? Maybe they're waiting for him to come. Maybe they're hoping he'll come. Jake did all the work. Thank God for Jake. Brian, tomorrow is Saturday, Brian. Okay? And I'll probably be on that show tomorrow. Tomorrow morning. Uh, must be nice having the summer off. Every day's Saturday. It's like being retired. Now you know what it's like to be retired, Brian. Is okay, okay, then I should be there too. Okay. Yeah, I don't know who will be on, but sure I'll pop on. Retirement is like that. Yeah, yeah, it must be nice having summer off. I know, Digger, right? Poor you. You got to work all summer. Cops pulled me over once going down that hill, said my brake lights weren't working. Never used them. I remember you told me that story. Your brake lights ain't working, son. Nathaniel Armitage and Maria Greenwood's birthday party is tomorrow. Oh, yeah? That's nice. Happy birthday. You having a big birthday party? That's two birthdays. I got a mini retirement every yeah, you get a mini retirement every June and July. Is that all you're off is 2 months? So you guys go to school for 10 months out of the year down there? Here I guess they're off one more month, August. But really sometimes it's like mid June. So it's probably the same. You don't see Ethan? Uh I don't know what to tell you. Maybe you got him blocked or something. You must have him blocked some way. So I remember I accidentally blocked Jim Tedesco or James Galton, and he was on my block list, but not on my YouTube block list. He was on my Google block list. I don't know why. No name, no one of us, no, none of us see him. None of you guys see him. You don't see him either. Wonder why? I see him. No rest for the wicked. That's weird. None of you guys see him. You don't see Ethan. I made him up. That's great. Wonder why you guys don't see him. You almost have him blocked. I don't know. Some say he's a bot. No, he's not. I think you have it set where chat won't show someone who isn't subscribed to you. No, I have chat set that you need to be subscribed to participate in chat. So if he's not subscribed, he wouldn't show up at all. Like he wouldn't be able to chat. Like I wouldn't even see his chat. But I mean, maybe I don't know. Yeah, I got slow mode on every 2 seconds. Every 10 seconds you can post. That's because guys like Digger they like to spam the chat. It's Digger's fault. SD card holder mounts on the printer. She's usually in videos asking to join the stream broadcast. Yeah, I know. He asks me when I'm not even on StreamYard. Jim, when I told you I can't use the new Cura That's because of my graphic card. Your graphic card's too slow. And channel dust cover for the printer frame. Oh, that's what you're printing? I thought you were printing cat bowls. Yeah, blame me. I'm terrible for messaging the chat. I treat it like a message portal. I know, you're horrible. I never see him unless I'm a mod. That's weird. Now, do you guys see him in Vinny's chats? Because he's in Vinny's chats. You need a better graphic card, Dwight. I don't know how to install. The guys at Best Buy do. Jerry has no mods. He likes having bots attack his stream. There's no bats in my stream, Digger. Do you see any? No. Because I got subscriber mode on. They're not going to subscribe to my channel. None of them do. I don't see on Vinny's ever. I only know he's there because Vinny says his name. I wonder why. You guys almost have him blocked or something. I don't know. No. He shows on my live stream. He shows to you, Jim, and nobody else? No, he has others blocked, Jerry. He knows what he's doing. Trust me, he doesn't know what he's doing. I have seen. It's just not tonight. Okay. Well, I mean, he'll retract his messages a lot. I've never seen him on anybody's stream. Really? I don't know if anyone else sees him. Huh. Maybe he's just a ghost and he haunts us. He haunts us stream people. How nobody else can see him. I don't have him blocked. I checked. I won't see him unless I'm a mod, like on Sparky's stream. Hmm. So, like you can block somebody on YouTube, right? And it'll show up on your YouTube block list. And sometimes it doesn't show up on your YouTube block list. It'll be on your Google block list. And you have to go through Google to see it because that's where James Colton was for me. He wasn't on my YouTube block list, he was on Google block list. And because for the longest time I couldn't see. It was like, James, who's James? And like I couldn't see him. And then I unblocked him, figured out how to do it. Heath helped me. I don't have him blocked. He's a ghost for sure. He must be. Maybe we could just call him Casper. It's no big deal. He usually only types one message repeatedly, so you're not missing much. No, yeah, he's pretty harmless. He likes to ask for free things, free train books, free train videos. He's harmless. He's one of God's special children. He's not a child. That's why I think he's a bot. He's not a bot. It's not. Trust me. I think if you report someone, there is no way you will ever see them again, no matter what. Maybe? I don't know. Let me try reporting you. Let me try reporting Digger. Hold on. Oh, there's it is. Report him. Okay. I'm going to report you, Digger. That's one way of getting rid of you. Yeah, he's a special. He's a special needs. Yeah, he's an adult though. I think he said he's like 23. Because one day I asked him, he's one of God's special children, kids, adults. I've seen him not on Railroader live on screen. Oh, really? No kidding. I know he's asked to be on that show. Big Bill, he asked Big Bill to be on that show. That would be interesting. You'll still see my messages. Damn you, Digger. You haunt my dreams. Don't do what? Don't do what, Steven? Johnny's show. Oh, Johnny's show. Okay. Maybe one night I'll have a StreamYards and have them on. What happened to Digger? I can't see him anymore. You can't see him, Dwight? Thank God. I see more people in chat compared to comments on videos. Yeah, that's true. Some people don't ever comment on videos. He must have blocked me. Maybe he did. Maybe he reported you. It permanently hides the person on both ends. What do you mean on both ends? Clarify that. You still got some fast cap clarifying to do. So I'm going to tell you how good fast cap is. Okay? I have broken so many of their tape measures, and I call them up and say, "Hey, I broke one of your tape measures. Oh, what happened to it?" I tell them what happened to it, and a couple of days later, I got a brand new tape measure in the box in the mail. I've broken parts on things like I break. I think I broke like I lost a knob or something, and they sent me a knob for something like their fast fence or something. Man, I can't believe you don't like fast caps, Steven. Don't be a hater. Don't be a tater hater. Tell Digger hi for me. Digger, Dwight says hi. I'm back. We missed you. You can't see what Digger says, Dwight? Dwight, Digger said, F you. You guys got to stop bugging me today. We're not bugging you, Ethan. I had to eat. But what about the rest of us? Dwight sees me. Yeah, Dwight sees you. Unfortunately. It's 8:30. All right, man. I'm tired of your shit. I'm hungry. I gotta eat dinner. I gotta get something to eat. It's 8:30, man. Digger's got to go to bed. I had pizza earlier. It was good. I'm thinking about having some pizza tonight. I bought some frozen pizzas. Oh my God, it's 1:30 a.m. Yes, it is, Digger, and you know what that means. Hey, Daryl, you're back. But guess what, Daryl? I'm about to leave. I had lean cuisine, trying to lose weight. You gotta be kidding me, right? Daryl, go back to shredding stuff. Daryl, did you ever just want to shred a bunch of stuff just for the sake of shredding it? Did you ever try shredding your trains? Hey, mailman, where are you at? CSX today? Yep, that's where he's at. Already see you. Text me, Jerry. All right. Where Digger's in the UK. He's over there in Palmy Land with all the palmies, as Artie would say. He's over there celebrating the Queen's Jubilee. Nah, Jeff, I was too busy today. Hey, Jeff, William, Darrell, maybe I will do a video on that. Shredding trains? Cooking hamburgers? Sounds pretty good, Ken. Put me one on. No cheese, thanks. You remember that $30 pizza I had thought I was never that get all that ate? Did you finally finish it, Dwight? Let us know. Hurry up. Let me know. Daryl, that would be pretty cool, shredding some trains. You probably have a whole little YouTube channel just on stuff, shredding stuff. Shredding trains. You can put like hot dogs in the shredder, chicken wings. Man, think of all the stuff you could shred. Mailman's out. All right, mailman. I'm out too. All right, folks. Tomorrow morning, 10 a.m., back on track. Maybe I'll see you there. Maybe I won't. Maybe you'll all be sleeping, but I'll be there. Wings are good. Okay. Good night, Digger. Sleep well. Y'all have a good night. Peace. Thanks for hanging out with me. See you when I see you. Gotta go over here. Oh no. Gotta leave the right way, or I stay there, like Anthony did. Good night, fellas.